Pay attention. Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Yeah, Poopy Square. The Playable Characters Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another amazing episode of the Playable Characters Podcast.
Peace.
What's up, everybody? I am Brian McGinnis. To my right is...
Calvin Cato.
What's up, Calvin? How are you?
Doing well. So I went on that date and it was horrible. So I'm single again. Yay!
Always the bridesmaid.
Beautiful continuity, episode to episode.
And Olive, how are you, buddy?
Well, where am I sitting?
You are to Calvin's right.
Okay, there you go.
People want to know.
Olive Patel, yes. We're going counterclockwise today, so it's throwing me off.
I threw you off.
I like to go clockwise in all things.
Yeah.
You know.
But, yeah, we have another amazing episode. Thank you guys once again for all the feedback and the fun comments and all cool stuff like that. Subscribe, like, tell some friends about it.
If you like the show, if you listen to an episode and you laugh, I feel like it would be great if you tell somebody.
Tell 500 friends.
Yes.
Yeah,
tell a friend for every laugh that you have from this podcast.
I like that. That's good. Keep track. So I'm going to guess about 30-ish for this one.
Oh, please, 300 million.
300 million laughs?
Yeah.
It might be too much. But let's dive into it. I mean, today, and I want to give a quick backstory of how this came about. When we were discussing this idea for the podcast, us three were in a room, just throwing out ideas. And
who would be great? Who would be the best guest that you would? Who would you want to talk to?
It wasn't even that. But Al suggested, hey, let's interview video game characters, and we're like who? And he suggested this guy. He threw it off top of the cuff, as they say.
The dome.
top of the dome, off the cuff, top of the rock. And
Sinking the hoop.
We're like, yes, that's a great idea. And here he is today, everybody. Let's introduce one of the very recognizable, kind of, I guess, a villain in a way you can say.
We don't like to make judgments.
We don't, because we've heard some different things from the Mushroom Kingdom. We've heard very conflicting of what we think and what is actually true.
We don't know what the story is on the ground.
We're
we just know that he is an adversary of a certain protagonist.
A certain plumber.
Yes.
But
a certain
very
mustachioed Italian plumber.
Yes. He's the one and only Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill.
Hello.
Kaboom!
He's got a catchphrase. He's got a catchphrase and everything.
I love it.
How are you, Bullet?
I'm good.
Do we call you Bullet? Do we call you Bill?
You call me BB.
Bully B?
BB.
BB? Okay.
Very laid back. I love
Yeah.
this guy already.
Well, I am the slowest moving bullet
I was
in the so I'm very chill. You know what I mean?
going to ask. Some are huge, take up half the screen. Some go flying. Some are just kind of chilling and go pretty slow.
Yeah, I got a really big family, and there's a lot of us. There's small versions.
Yeah.
There's normal size versions. There's ones that basically take up the whole screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys were fun to just jump on. You don't know if you can I jump on this one? Can I? Wait, actually, I'm sorry because we've killed tons of your family. I guess.
Do you guys die or you get reused?
Oh no, we die. There's a funeral for every Bullet Bill that gets killed in the Mario Kingdom.
Wow,
that's a lot.
Must be an expensive casket.
After we just dig a hole and shove all those shells into the ground.
At
first, it was like Mario 1 when it was NES days. Those, we'd actually have like a proper burial, but. Now that it's Wii U and Switch, oh my god!
Oh, yeah, sure. Because sometimes there's like 20 of you guys.
It's thousands a day.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, we come. I mean, like starting from Super Mario World, we come from the bottom, the top, left, right. Yeah.
How do you feel about your cousin's Torpedo Teds?
Oh, Torpedo Teds. Yes, those are the underwater versions.
Yep. Those freaking water levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they hone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hone. I mean, those are good. We don't really.
Do you think they're a little uppity though? You know.
They have. I feel like they're a little more freer spirits. I feel like the true Bullet Bills, we go in one direction.
Yeah,
one goal is go left.
It's kind of cheating.
And if you miss it, you just keep going.
You just keep going, and you see where that takes.
Hey, I tried. I'm just gonna stay on my path.
Yeah. Now I'm excited to have you in the studio. Obviously, you are just a bullet with arms.
And a smile.
And a big smile. So
and angry eyes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't look angry now. Maybe when you're at work,
unless I see that GD plumber, that's when
that's
when my blood pressure runs through the roof.
You can curse on this podcast.
Yeah. I can? Yeah. All right, that gosh darn.
Tone it back.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
We've had a lot of people from the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario is not very well liked over there. We've known.
He's trying to say that we don't even want him. We were there. We're inhabitants of that world. We're not bad guys. Bowser's coming in. He's like, I'm going to be for the people. Mario's like, no, we're going to keep it. I'm going to change it. He's trying to do like an overthrow of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, it's like he's like a colonizer almost.
We've kind of heard that in a way. Like,
yeah,
because King Bowser said that
he's a European Italian man coming to Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
People
messed
don't know
up.
that story.
Wow.
Nobody knows that story.
So tell us, like, how'd you become a thing? Like, you're a bullet, which is crazy. There's turtles, there's Goombas, and you're a bullet. Which
Tell us about your birth parents.
Well,
Yeah.
my mom is a gun.
Okay.
And, she gives birth to us right when Mario's near. That's when we're born. That's when
Oh,
we
really?
Oh, wow.
come into existence. The first thing we see is the plumber coming at us.
You may have like a 2-second lifespan.
Yeah, we have a very, very short life. I've been traveling since Mario 3.
Yeah.
I've just had there's been no hills for the past 30 years, and I've been very...
Wow.
Yeah, luckily
Brian, you might want to move out of the way. So.
the studio is a straight shot.
Yeah. I'm happy you guys are, traveling beside me in some sort of flatbed truck.
Yeah.
Well,
we have a mobile studio. So
But for these kind of occasions, we need our mobile studio.
We do what we can.
It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
It's interesting. So tell what do you want to tell us today? What are some?
I have a question.
Oh, yeah,
How do you know? So if you're born right when you get shot, so how do you know what your job is to hit the sky?
It's like turtles when they're born, they hatch, they know to go to the ocean.
Yes, it's almost like like the movie Avatar, like that tree gives knowledge
Okay.
to every living thing.
Yeah.
So like I get born and I know, like a giraffe knows to run when it's born and to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
It's very instinctual.
Humans don't know anything.
Interesting.
We can't do a single thing. I have
Well,
a
we're
2-year-old.
nurture.
Yeah.
There's nature, and like we have our brain. Here's a fun thing about humans: our brain is actually developing outside.
You mean our brain, not your
human?
brain?
My brain, no. I'm
no,
completely hardwired. All the steel and iron has solidified in my brain.
Okay.
But fun fact about human babies is you're still in the you're still like growing outside of the womb.
9 months is not enough.
It's not enough. Yeah, that's why you need to
the
be
first
nurtured.
3 months of I know this is the first 3 months is like the 4th trimester essentially.
Yes.
So they're not fully developed. It's disgusting and crazy.
Well,
Can I
What is-
ask you?
okay.
So
Yeah.
did you bullet through a pre-med class? Is that how you know that?
Yeah, I've been bulleting through colleges and schools.
So if you shoot through a book, you gain all that knowledge.
I gain all that knowledge.
That's an awesome trait to have. That's
Torpedo
cool.
Ted hit a boat, and that's how now he's able to go underwater.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was
Look at
he was a bullet.
Interesting.
Now
He was a bullet, and then he evolved
Yeah.
because it's a very short life cycle, so he evolved quickly.
What about that corn video where the bullet is going through everything the whole time?
That's our that's like our Elvis.
Okay.
Oh,
He's the most
He's the
famous.
most famous bullet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's like she said like he changed the game of bullet bills.
Yeah.
Going through stuff. Yeah, and he met Jonathan Davis.
right.
That's the guy from
Who's
Corn.
our buddy Holly?
But Buddy Holly died though. He's still alive, right? The
That's
corn
true.
guy.
Yeah. that's
Time will
true.
tell.
No, but that's what the bullet goes through. All
Right,
sorts of
okay.
things in the video.
Right.
Does
I
it
haven't
end
seen
up
it in a while,
killing? How does it end? Does it hit someone?
No, it stops. It's like a Matrix thing.
Oh,
It
and he
stops.
stops it with his.
How do you feel about
skull.
that in the Matrix when he stops all those bullets? I feel
That-
like that's
the-
kind of.
Because he kills a lot of them.
Yes, I mean the Matrix is like that's basically a hate group for us bullet bills. That's those people who follow the Matrix and want to change the laws of physics because that literally is how we exist.
That's
Yeah.
cheating, right? That's
Yeah.
kinda
Yeah.
cheating.
yeah, it's basically the game genie of movies.
We just
Which
had,
we had
We just
in
had
the
Game
bar.
Genie a few weeks ago. Yeah.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
sadly wasn't here, but I heard he was great.
He was.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah.
So how are your interactions with like the turtles? So
I
I
was
know
gonna-
that you
yeah.
you're aiming for Mario, but sometimes you just pass right through the
Well,
turtles.
yeah.
Or
So
the Koopas, excuse me.
yeah, we have like a pact, and we don't interact with each other.
Okay.
It's actually it's not even a pact. It's more of like there's an extra dimension where we physically can't go through each
Like
other.
a single plane.
Yeah, Mario is like he's a 3-dimensional being
Right.
encompassing a 2-dimensional space until 64 came out.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we didn't even know they existed until 64.
It makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, we came out and we're
Oh.
like, what the fuck is all this?
right. Yeah.
What
That
is-
makes perfect
who are
sense.
these turtles?
You look left and right, it's a whole new world.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that's how that happened.
That's crazy. I mean,
Jeez.
I figured Lakitu would get on your nerves because he's just throwing stuff in the sky. He's throwing spinies, porcupines out of his cloud. You're flying by. Does that ever become a thing?
Well, I mean, not again. Like we're on good terms.
Okay.
I think the ecosystem is kind of balanced in the Mushroom Kingdom, right?
Yeah. Remember, we're all after the plumber. This guy's trying to change our
Bowser's
world.
done.
Yeah.
He's built a good life there for you guys.
Yeah, he's our Nelson Mandela. Like he's trying to.
He's your Nelson
He's our
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. Yeah, he's trying to he's trying to help us out. He's trying to free us from this totalitarian plumber who's
Yeah.
coming in. And
Was there some sort of apartheid that was going on in
That's-
the Mushroom Kingdom?
they don't tell you about it. The intro, if you watch the intro screen long enough, it shows you how much Mario's coming and just destroyed our land.
Right.
For Super Mario, the first one.
I gotta look up this documentary. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We think he's the hero, but we're getting a lot of dirt on Mario.
Well,
the
he's
past couple
taking all the
months.
coins, right? He's destroying
Our money. He's destroying our economy.
Yeah.
the infrastructure because he's breaking all the
Exactly.
bricks.
Yep.
Right.
Which we've
Yeah.
slaved to build.
all the coins.
Infrastructure, economy, plant life. He's killing your piranha plants.
Yes, those
Yes.
are, and we need those.
You need
sprout-
those.
The turtles eat those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just coming and destroying them.
Man.
Oh.
He's not a good guy.
He's not a
Not
good
at
guy.
all.
Have you
Not at
guys had him on?
We had his brother Anthony on.
Yeah.
And Anthony is
Not Luigi Anthony.
Anthony,
Yeah.
his other
his
one.
older
man.
brother.
Yeah. The
His
lesser
older
known,
brother.
Yeah.
The lesser known.
Yeah.
See, Mario never talks about him.
No.
We have
Well, he just works in Staten Island. He runs the plumbing facilities.
Yeah.
there.
We have
Oh,
Pauline. We have a lot of Mushroom Kingdom
Yeah,
people.
that's
They're not a fan of Mario.
No.
Hey, tell us about. I mean, one of my favorite sounds in Mario is the bullet bill. Like, you know it's coming. I love. Like, tell like I think it's the coolest part of your.
That is our birth.
Yeah.
That is
That's
how
the sound it makes.
That's the sound of our birth as we come into this world. It's
Yeah.
that.
It's a great sound.
Yep.
Same as humans.
Same as yeah.
Is it the same
It's
when
not-
your
it's not the
daughter was
same.
born? Was
No,
there a
you guys
sound
are-
like that?
It's kind of like that with more splooge, right?
But more sploogey.
You know?
It's a slower sound.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen as quickly.
If you speed it up, though,
It's-
it's exactly the same sound. Every birth is that sound at different times. time signatures.
that
A lot of
makes
people don't know
perfect sense.
that. Yeah.
Different pitches depending on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a constant of the universe.
Now, do you are you like want to like do you know Bowser? Are you one of his right hand guys? Do you get to talk to him ever, or does he kind of stay?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like for the people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We all rally behind him. That's why we follow him till death.
yeah.
It's because we love him as a ruler. If anything, he's trying to free Princess Peach from Mario, because we assume it's an abusive
That's
relationship.
what we've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she has horrible Stockholm syndrome from that relationship with Mario. So
Yeah.
he's trying to rehabilitate her in his castle, which we like to call, the Institute of Living. It's actually a rehabilitation center.
Oh wow, we didn't know all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Huh.
And we have to keep moving her to different Institute of Living rehabilitation centers
Mm-hmm.
because Mario keeps coming in and infiltrating our world.
This is kind of like The Keepers on Netflix. Did you guys watch that?
No.
Yeah, it's all these
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it's a crazy documentary, but
Oh, it's a
yeah.
documentary?
Yeah,
Wait, what's it about?
it's about priests raping people, of course.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah.
And it's very sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
It makes you mad the whole time. But yeah,
Have you ever
but he
passed,
goes to the Institute of Living anyway.
passed
so.
through a priest or something like? Have you hit other people than Mario?
No priest
Ever?
besides that weird magician in Mario.
Yeah, he's our Pope.
Yeah, the guy. What's his
Magic
name? again?
Koopa?
What's his name?
Magic Koopa.
He's got a weird
Magic
name. He's got
Koopa?
an actual like crazy name.
Well, there's specific ones. There's that one Kamek.
Yes,
Who's
that's
like-
it. Kamek.
Yeah.
Like, he's like specific for Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
We know like his religion is real because his magic is real. We
Yeah.
see his
That's a
magic.
good point.
I do.
So
yeah.
we know it's real.
He can go blue and
Yeah.
Yeah.
his very slow moving wand
He's
burst.
trying to
See-
curse.
Actually, that's a good question. Does all magic consist of? Because it's literally the magic is just like a circle, a triangle, and a square.
Yeah.
Like, is that how magic works?
It's PlayStation.
It's almost a PlayStation
It's,
controller.
that's what it is.
He's just throwing DualShock 4s at you the whole time.
PlayStation's the afterlife. When you die from a Nintendo console, you go to PlayStation.
Oh.
it's
A lot of
so
people
much-
don't know that. You get reincarnated as a PlayStation
That's
game.
not bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
That
Especially
sounds
nowadays.
beautiful.
That's probably
A lot of my family has
better.
been reincarnated into non-playable characters in the Grand Theft Auto series.
Oh, that's nice for them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's a fun game to be in, I guess you could say. A lot,
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on.
Yes.
yes.
That's for sure. There's always a lot of action.
And that must be nice to you because now you just walk. You can choose your own path.
Yeah. They can live out the world peacefully until, if the hero comes along. And
Right.
Yeah. And then I guess if you're killed there, then do you go back to being a bullet bill?
No, you go on to Xbox.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of contention about that.
Yeah.
And eventually virtual reality, I guess. So what's
No, then you go on to the Master Race, which is PC.
Okay.
Oh, right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's the end.
That's it.
The end of
to
evolution.
the end
to
of
be like-
reincarnate.
like a Zergling or something.
Yeah.
Do you call it reincarnate or rebooting?
Oh.
What do you guys call it?
Reincarnate.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, they have the same words as us.
I guess,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You don't have to like
Okay.
dumb
Oh yeah.
it
How do you learn English? Like since you're just like
go through
Yeah.
a book.
Well, yeah. Someone went through a book
Right
a
to
long
the
time
dictionary.
ago. Well, again, we have that avatar tree, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
born with all of our information in our brains.
But
So we
Bowser,
have all that.
Bowser only just growls the whole time. pretty much.
He's been there since the beginning, so he hasn't been able
Okay.
to absorb all the information.
Gotcha.
Oh,
He knows how to rule, just can't, enunciate.
He's a literal
Exactly.
dinosaur, also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's old. He's not like a young
Yeah.
guy. You know.
Yeah.
Well, we had him on our first episode, and he was pretty articulate. I
Are
guess.
there like gun rights people in the Mushroom Kingdom? Because we have a lot of
Everybody's pro Second Amendment.
everyone is. Okay.
Yeah, pro. And there's we have the same. We follow the same.
That's right. You're the same.
Constitution.
Yeah, it's very curious.
The
As
Mushroom
America.
Kingdom.
It just happened. That's one of those coincidences.
Bowser's like, hey, it makes
just
sense.
happened.
Let's just copy this or
Yep.
something, I guess.
No, it was a
No, it was a
complete
coincidence.
Oh, just-
coincidence.
They came
There
up with
was-
the same thing.
We just literally the exact same Bill of
Every
Rights,
member.
exact same.
Huh.
Yeah.
So does it mean that there's a parliament or House of
Well, it's a
Representatives?
king, Koopa, and of course there's a whole monarchy structure.
Yeah.
So
it's like a constitutional monarchy then.
yes, he's a figurehead, so to speak, like the Queen
Like
of
the
England,
Queen,
and then there's a
okay.
parliament of Koopa Troopas.
Who's the
Wow.
president of Mushroom
The
Kingdom?
Prime Minister.
the Prime Minister. Sorry. Yeah.
Booster.
Which one's
Right. Mario RPG.
Who's Booster? I don't know Booster.
I didn't finish Mario RPG.
Booster, right?
Yeah, Booster.
Booster,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why
Yeah. For Mario RPG, he's the Prime
Booster's
Minister.
really come up in the world because he used to be a big loser. I'm very impressed.
I didn't play Mario RPG.
Booster, he
Oh, you
is.
never played
I'll
it?
have to play it.
He's
It's-
he's in the realm of like Mario, Wario, Luigi.
Okay.
He's
Yes.
one of the. He has the same.
He literally looks like an uglier Wario.
Wow.
Yes, he's an ugly Wario, and he's
married to a woman who has a bird on her head. That's her hair.
Oh.
yes, and he has very
Albatross.
low self-esteem.
Yes.
And he's almost
Well, not anymore.
no. Now he's overcome that.
Right.
Good
Yeah.
for
You
him.
know, through rehabilitation, he's gone through all the world's
Wow.
rehabilitation. And he's
Yeah.
made it now.
Well, good for him. Good for Booster. I'm gonna have to. Was that on 64?
No,
Super
Super
NES.
No, Super.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta
I'll
play
I'll have
it.
to play
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
It is
Play
a
Retro Pride.
phenomenal game.
It's
I will.
really
I
good.
heard. I've just never had it around.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Are you in that game?
Yes, I'm.
Yeah.
I fight Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually in the first world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
I'm
made-
one of the easier characters.
You made
Oh
it-
yeah. Unfortunately, which is a shame because you
But-
got those muscly arms. You should have been at least in World 3.
My guess is they wanted to be like when you started the game off. They wanted characters that were you knew, and then they
Right,
wanted
the
to. They
familiar
didn't want
ones,
to.
right.
Yes, they didn't want to start you off with a bunch of new characters.
Everyone knows Bullet Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows Bullet Bill, like the
Yeah.
Koopa Troopers from World 1.
Yep.
Mhm.
A lot of the familiar Mario characters, and then because it was developed by Square,
Oh.
Yeah.
it was Nintendo licensing with Square. You probably know what. it is.
Yeah.
You know so much about your
I
own.
love
I guess
that.
you
The
are.
business-
into
That's my.
video
This,
games.
this is my
This
history.
You
is
shot
business
through a lot
side.
of
This is
books.
my history. I've
a
gone through a
lot of
lot
documentaries.
of historical
Here's-
documents.
here's a
Maybe you
great-
shot through Netflix. I mean, you know a lot.
Yeah.
Shot through a
I
Netflix
shot through
binder.
Netflix.
Here's a great thing with Bullet Bill. He's almost indestructible. Like fireballs don't hurt you. You know this.
No.
The only
And
thing
you
it
can break
does
out of
is
ice, too.
if you jump on top of you.
Yes, well, not for me. Yes, but
The Tanuki's tail doesn't get you. I don't think.
well,
Yeah,
there's a
does
Tanuki. There's a Tanuki Bullet Bill.
What?
Really?
Yes, there's a cat bonsai Bill, and he drops super bells. This
Is that in Mario 3D World?
3D
It
World.
is. You're with my favorite game of all time.
Yes.
Oh.
You're right.
I have not played that.
Oh, it's
I've been in it.
incredible.
I've never played it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't play. You don't play your own.
He
game?
just knows- he just knows his own-
It's like when you're.
his own
It's like
level.
when you've been. It's like seeing the historical reenactment. You know what I mean? I can't imagine like the guys in Saving Private, like Private Ryan watching Saving Private Ryan.
Right,
They're like,
right.
Matt Damon, what a piece of shit. He makes me look like a crybaby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel you're portrayed in these games? It's accurate.
Well, they.
Oh,
they've-
that is you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that is me. There's some games that, like the 3DO games, those are actual.
Right, because
Yeah.
you don't have 3 dimensions, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
No, or just because those aren't technically those weren't us. Those aren't historical.
All those crazy Zelda games in the 3DO,
yeah, we're like
right?
cartoon
Yeah.
story games.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
those aren't
yeah.
us.
Can I ask you? So, which worlds do you like the most? Because I mean, you're in desert worlds, you're in ice
Yeah,
worlds.
fly
The
around.
flying boat.
Oh, you
Yeah.
like? Yeah,
Love a good
That,
flying
that is
boat.
that is your that's like
Yeah.
the main thing. There's tons
Yeah.
of you guys on that.
Yeah.
Tons of us, and there's cannonballs,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
which are kind of like our tadpoles.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right.
They're not fully developed.
Not
until-
really, they're
Yeah.
premature.
They don't-
They're premature births.
Oh my God!
That
That's
makes
So, like, if it's a cannonball, that's a premature bullet bill that has been born too
I
early.
feel so bad jumping on them and killing them
Wow.
the
now.
eyes and the
Aw.
arms haven't developed.
Yeah,
yet.
the arms
Yeah.
and the face have not developed yet.
Yeah.
It's inside screaming to get out, but it just can't. It
Oh.
hasn't developed.
So if
yet.
you look closer, you can kind of see the shape like of an eye, like a
Oh,
very.
jeez.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
You have to pause it and look real carefully, but you can.
That actually, we're okay with Mario because those aren't going to be living in sort of like,
not a good life.
productive lifestyle.
It's not a good life.
No.
So,
Wait,
are
are they
there bullet bill like abortion rights then? Like, can you?
At a certain, if you have one arm, and
That's the
Well,
cutoff.
I get if you have one arm, you'll just be flying in a circle, right? Because
No,
you
but
got
that's the cutoff for abortion.
the cutoff for the abortion.
Okay.
So if a bullet bill comes out
I
like
gotcha.
with a functioning face and one arm,
Yeah.
then that's okay moving forward. But anything before that,
I
you
gotcha.
don't want to
Okay.
deal
Okay.
with.
And there are tests to
Yeah, is there like an ultrasound?
to check.
Yes.
Does Kamuk or Kamek
Kamek.
does he come and do his wand and see what?
He's
Yeah.
not a doctor. He's a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
he's
that's
like
the same in our
sorcerer.
world.
Same
That's the
thing?
same in our
Okay,
world.
it's the
Yeah,
same
because
thing.
the religion is correct. Remember, in our
Right.
world, there's no reason for any sort of scientific aspect to it because everything in the religion has been correct. We see the magic, so there's no reason to question anything.
That's
Good
interesting. You
point.
have a Bill of Rights, but no separation of church and state.
Well, why would you if the religion is?
It's
if,
fact.
If
Yeah.
you find the one true religion, there's no
there's
reason.
no reason to separate anything because it is correct, right? We found what it is.
Which is why you can't blame terrorists for what they do because they believe.
Oh.
This is a tangent. This is a tangent.
well, Mario is the terrorist for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to bring some sort of tyrannical
Yeah.
rule. To
He
the
just
Mushroom
wants
Kingdom.
it all to himself, man. I mean, how many
Yeah.
castles can he? I mean, he's just obsessed with Peach,
He
obviously.
literally is calling it Mario World.
Right? That's
Think
kinda
about
odd.
that.
Yeah.
And then after, when we kept defeating him, he started calling it Super Mario World. It's like World War I, then World War II.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the Mushroom Kingdom.
messed up.
It's
Yeah.
not Mario
Yeah,
World.
exactly. And it's been that way for thousands
Yeah.
of years.
Now, are you in the new
Thousands.
game coming out, Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch? Are you
Yes, and Mario possesses us in that game.
Yeah, I saw
with
that.
his freak hat.
I saw a trailer.
my
That
God.
hat is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you-
what he did was he went to the dark. So our religion is real, right? So just like religions here, there's good and there's bad.
Uh-huh.
So he went
They're all
to
bad
the
here,
demon.
but, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So there's he went to the basically the demon side of the religion, right? Because
Wow.
we're the light side. He went to the dark
Okay.
side, and that's that voodoo he has in that hat. Is he basically possesses our people and
Yeah.
has us kill our own?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, and he's trying to steal our purple moons. That bastard.
It's kind of like a rape, kind of, right? Like if you possess somebody.
Kinda. Exactly
Exactly
like
like
rape.
We have to get Mario on this podcast,
Exactly.
man.
I mean, he's
Seriously,
never
you
going to
gotta
come on
He's
the
never
explain
gonna come
that.
on. There's a lot of dirt on him that we've been uncovering.
Oh goodness.
We're doing good. We are our own Netflix documentary about
If you
uncovering
ever,
Mario's.
if you ever find him, put him in front of me.
right in
That's
front of you.
all I ask.
Like,
Right,
right
I'm
in
gonna
front of you.
ram right into him, and kill him once and for all. Just put him directly.
You've
in
been
front of
waiting
me.
for
I've
years.
been waiting for this.
30-something years.
Yeah.
You've been.
Well,
trying to-
I was the first bullet bill actually.
really.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
that was the first one.
Okay.
So I was in
So you've been
level,
traveling
And you're still
lot of
going.
ways.
This is the first world.
You haven't
Yeah.
lost momentum.
Still
huh?
going.
Yeah.
and our world is flat.
Yeah.
So it's infinite, and
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Could we turn you? Is there a way for you to turn?
Yeah, we just want to make sure you can leave the studio.
Well,
safely.
I'm one of the NES bullet bills. I don't have the three-dimensional
You just
aspect
Yeah.
of the 64 onward or the Sunshine.
right.
Or, yeah, so no, I'm a two-dimensional plane. If I were to be removed into a three-dimensional space, I would cease to exist because the laws of physics wouldn't work for me.
right.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
Classic.
You are very well educated.
I've gone through a lot of
Yes.
colleges.
Yes.
It's a lot of colleges in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You
that's
should
good.
line up like an encyclopedia and just go through the whole thing.
Probably has by
Yeah.
accident.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You know that little toad thing in Mario 3 where you get to pick the treasure
Yeah.
boxes?
Uh-huh.
That's our college.
Oh, you just pick a
Oh.
box and
You pick one box is book.
there it is. You're right. It's boom, you got your book.
Yeah.
Star, flower,
Your
book.
book, and I get book every time. I just didn't
Every
do it.
time.
I got book every time. I want to get a star. I'm like, give me a star. I don't want to learn anymore.
Oh,
I
dude,
can't
a
get a
bullet bill
book.
of a star would be.
Yeah, but Star doesn't last very long, right?
Well-
books up
But
here
if you have
forever.
the
But
star,
it's
you don't have
fast
to worry
if-
about Mario jumping on you because you could just kill him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What if he had a star at the same time? Would the world just explode if you
Oh, yeah.
both were stars and he jumped on you?
Stars are pretty rare. I don't think that's going to happen. That you'd have a star at the same time.
What if he saved one? You can save
That's
them.
how new Super Mario Worlds come into existence. That's how they go from Super Mario 1 to Super Mario 2 is 2 stars hit, and it's like a big bang,
yeah.
and a whole new
Oh.
lineage universe gets created.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, because 1 and 2 are so different. So I guess
You would
that's-
think maybe that the second was a reskinned game.
It seems like
And not
that.
even a Mario game whatsoever, but that's not true.
No, it's clearly not.
It's
because
clearly
it
an
has,
original
yeah,
Mario
clearly
game.
not.
It has the 4 main characters that you need.
Yeah,
So there you
exactly.
go.
Yeah.
And, maybe it doesn't follow the format at all of the original and completely changes how the game works and
Yeah.
the mechanics of the game and
Everything.
everything about it. But no, it's a classic Mario game.
Some
I mean-
people will call them idiots, say it's better than the first one and the third one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
not-
those people are wrong.
That's BS.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the eggs? Because in the second one they shoot eggs, right?
Birdo.
Birdo
Birdo,
shoots
yeah.
eggs.
Yeah, that's
No bullet bills and
Birdo. Actually, if I remember correctly, and this is true, Birdo is has both sex organs.
Yeah,
right.
There was like a
It's
whole
a
thing
man-
about
or it's
Bird
a-
was supposed to be trans,
It's trans.
and then now.
Well, not
Bird-
trans, because trans means
Hermaphrodites.
going from one to the other. Trans. So this would be
Hermaphrodite.
hermaphroditic.
Yeah,
Hermaphrodite.
Really?
But I remember
Bird
at
is
one
a
point they were
hermaphrodite?
trying to say
Yeah.
something about her or him, okay, Z.
It would be- yeah.
You could say
Remember
it.
Z?
It's not a person.
No, we
Birdo
cannot
is
say
not
There,
a
you
person.
can't say
Birdo
it.
is not a
You
person.
cannot say it.
Yeah.
Scratch that from the record.
Yeah, because I remember at first they were trying to
There.
say trans, and then it was hermaphroditic, and then it was just like, well, just pick.
Yeah,
your
because
own.
trans, like I was mentioning,
Yeah.
like trans is the transition.
Yeah.
So there is no transition.
Yeah,
if
which is
you're
why I
born
was
with-
confused by that too.
I,
but-
you know, on Netflix there's a Super Mario All Star show. Did you know that, the one from the 80s?
Wait, what?
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
And it has a live action introduction.
Yes, dude. I used to watch it
That's
as a
on
kid.
Netflix?
It's on Netflix. I just watched the first one the other day. Nicole Eggert is like the star for some reason. She's like
What?
the guest star.
She's on that?
And there's
I
a
didn't remember that.
cartoon with Birdo who kidnaps Toad. And I'm like, oh, Birdo's definitely a woman, I guess. Because I was always confused too. But maybe now you mentioned it, it's the worst show. But you have to watch it. It's on Netflix.
You know who plays Mario?
Captain Lou Albano.
Captain Lou Albano.
Captain
Wait, get
Lou-
out of here!
You
Are you
remember that?
serious?
You don't remember that? Back you didn't watch back in the 80s.
And he is Cyndi Lauper's father.
And manager.
Not in real life. Not her.
No,
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 no.
no.
Oh,
music
that's what I
video.
thought too. I was
In the
like,
music
wait a
video.
second.
That's in
You're talking about-
WWF.
No, but in the music video,
Right,
she
yeah.
plays in Girls Just Want to Have Fun. She plays
Yes.
the father. But in real life, she's the manager of Cyndi Lauper.
Is he?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he was a talent manager.
Look at that.
I sincerely had no
he was,
idea.
he was a
about any
great
of
manager
this.
in wrestling.
He was a
so.
wrestler
That's
and a
insane.
manager.
Well, think it's like Ballers, that rock show. He's like a pro football player, turns into a financial
yeah.
agent or
That's
something.
true. True story. It's all based
It's
on a
all
true
based
story.
on Captain Lou Albano. People don't know that.
Yes.
Everything is connected in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, you definitely have to.
BB, you've taught us so much today.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BB, how do you get from the Mushroom Kingdom to here? Do you come through the pipes like everybody else?
Oh,
Or?
good question.
Well, I figured you guys follow. I don't turn. I've been going.
Oh, so you've
straight.
just been going. Somehow
I've
you
been
got
going
here.
straight.
I'm so glad you ended up
You guys
here.
followed Lakitu.
Mm-hmm.
Lakitu came and was like, "Hey, do you want to be on this podcast?" I'm like, "I got nothing going on. I'm going over the desert right now."
Like, if you were the first Bullet Bill, you missed Mario,
Yeah. He just jumped right over me.
and that's it. You've been flying ever since for
Yeah.
30.
It's been 30 some odd years. Yeah.
Just waiting to go back.
Just waiting.
But the
Have you ever come across him in other worlds though? Because I know at least in the first one, he pretty much just keeps moving forward.
Yeah.
But
so
sometimes there's like wraparound. Like
there's no wraparound. It's an infinite plane.
Right.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, Calvin.
Wow.
So I've been going through like desert kind of worlds, cloud worlds,
Ice worlds.
ice
you know.
worlds, all that fire worlds, and then
Yeah.
it's just kind of repetitive.
Those crazy worlds where you have to jump on the things that switch to like trap doors or non-trap
In-
doors. Like
Yeah.
those things are good. Like new
Galaxy.
Yeah, Galaxy.
And Galaxy.
And new Wii U, whatever it's called. New Mario Wii U.
New Super Mario
Brothers
Wii.
It's almost
Brothers
like
Wii, yeah,
it's
yeah.
almost like Street Fighter Ultimate Turbo Championship Turbo Edition. It's going to keep adding.
Fighting
It's going to keep adding words, even though it's two. Even though it's Street Fighter 2.
But that's
Yeah.
because they make like 500 Street Fighter 2s and then they're like,
Yeah,
oh, I
why
guess
isn't
we
there a
should make
Street
3.
Fighter 3 yet?
Well, there is. What
There
it could-
is.
It's
There's
a great
Street
one.
Fighter 5.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's 5.
We're up to 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You played 5.
Oh, is that
I just lost all this gamer cred.
Ooh. I'll cut it out.
3's out. 3 is one of your
And
favorites,
who's
right?
this
Yeah.
Mario we keep speaking?
Wow. I'm
Yeah, I
trying
convinced
to
you to play 3 or
think
buy it.
You made an appearance, BB, in
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers, right? As I think an item. I believe you can throw like a bullet bill at
Oh, I don't-
somebody in Super Smash
Oh,
Brothers.
yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
one of my
believe.
family members was in that. Also in Mario Kart.
Yep.
I'm actually
Oh, you're-
helping. It's a prisoner because we're in those little question marks.
Yeah.
Trapped. They trapped us for their sick Olympic games, for their
Yeah.
sick tournament games, and then after we go through a little lottery system, and if we get picked, we have to get basically used to project the player into.
Why can't you
It's-
race? You have arms. You should be able to race.
Because we wouldn't turn.
Oh, yeah, you don't have
Can't
feet.
turn.
Straight off the
Yeah,
just straight up.
I mean, that's my favorite power up to get but it's so rare getting the bullet.
Yeah,
But
well,
yet,
you have to be in
dead
like a-
last.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
close.
like
to
lapped a couple times. If you get that,
Yeah.
you go flying through past
I feel
people.
like now I'm thinking about it, I feel like it has been gotten at like 5th. I don't think it's I think it's like more like 5th, 4th.
Oh yeah,
You can still get
that's
them?
good. Usually you got to be
Think
dead
so.
last to get the good power.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
If not-
lightning, I know is last.
If not, you're just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
banana peels and coins.
A spike shell
Uh-huh.
is pretty
The
close.
blue
to
shell
that.
is a great one to
Maybe
get.
you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm confusing them. Maybe
Towards
it
the
is-
end. You got to
Yeah,
be
towards the end, because I think they upped. It's no longer like 8 racers anymore. It's like 16 or something,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. They are
Yeah.
a crazy
You-
amount now.
Let's just say your race isn't going well. So
Yeah.
in order to get
And
your,
that's-
your
yeah.
amazing
So you
power.
call up the Big Bullet Bill.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good one. You plow through people. It's
How's
great.
your relationship with like normal bullets in this world? Do you guys keep in touch? Do you consider them?
Well,
cousins
we're
or
we're envious because they kill a lot more people.
They get used a lot here in this
You know
country.
what I mean?
This freaking
We're so like
country.
we don't kill anybody.
You have one person.
Yeah, we have one guy we're
One
trying to kill.
target.
We can't do it. We literally cannot kill this guy.
Yeah.
We tried. Like everyone's like, why don't you just up your speed? We're like, now let's try maybe going into water.
Yeah.
Let's try adding a
Right.
cat tail to us.
Yeah.
You know, we'll exhaust all options before we try upping our speed. But yeah, we're so jealous of regular bullets because so many people die from regular bullets every day.
But it's a double-edged sword. Not to make a stupid joke, but you'd never get involved in school shootings and stuff. I never hear about that in Mushroom Kingdom. So there's a lot of bad bullets.
That's a lot of
in
bad
our
bullets
world.
here.
Yeah.
And bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This took a
I
wrong
don't,
turn.
I don't know what to say. But it's true.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, what do you want to talk about? We just got a few
Oh yeah. I was
minutes
gonna say,
left.
so where
Oh,
are
we
you
got a few
next
minutes?
traveling to?
Yeah.
Because I know you're on this journey.
Wherever this
Whatever's down the block, I
infinite plane
guess.
takes me.
Whatever's
Yeah.
straight.
And there's a
That
Chipotle right there.
Can
for
I
that.
give props to my family?
Oh,
of
please.
course, yeah.
I brought an extensive list of my
Def-
family.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So so of course, big up to Torpedo Ted.
Yeah.
Underwater Bullet Bill,
Yep.
obviously.
Yep.
Cool. I think he started Mario 3.
Yeah.
He made his
Yep,
appearance.
it's definitely.
There's Bonsai Bill. He's so each of these bullet bills have a name. A lot of people don't know that. Bonsai Bill's the big bullet in Super Mario World. Remember the ones with the big ones
Oh,
on the
yeah.
screen? Those are called Bonsai Bills.
Yep. I did know that.
By the way, those births are messy because they're like badoosh. That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
it's a different
Oh
sound.
God. Yeah.
Slowed down a little bit, that sound.
Yeah.
More bass.
A golden bullet bill.
Oh.
Those give you coins. Those are in Mario Sunshine.
Never played that either. I know it's
I never
amazing.
played that.
I know it's
Same.
really good.
I know, and I'm actually excited that I didn't because hopefully if it comes to Virtual Console on the Switch,
You have a Switch?
I have a Switch.
Okay.
I have the bullet bill has a Switch.
That makes sense because you're just
I'm on the
moving in a
go.
straight
I'm on the
line.
go.
You
Yeah.
can just
How do you
pedal.
charge it?
With the solar.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's smart.
It's a great idea.
It's real smart.
Great idea.
I'll go quickly. Golden Bullet Bill, Mario Sunshine. The King Bill, he's a screen-sized bullet bill that only appeared in Super Mario Brothers Wii. He's a full
Oh,
screen-sized
I remember that.
one.
Is that the one that would destroy all the blocks it went through?
Yes.
As
Oh,
well? Yeah.
There's Cat Bonsai Bill, who's in 3D World. There's Tail Bullet Bill. He does a spin attack, and if you kill him, he's in 3D Land. He gives you a leaf. And there's a Sniper Bullet Bill who has a gun and shoots smaller bullet bills.
Well, that's
How do you feel about that?
amazing.
Yeah,
That's,
isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have to do what we have to do to kill Mario.
Yeah.
So
Nothing's worked yet.
nothing's worked yet. So basically, we have a bullet bill hold a baby mama bullet and just
And
birth
Oh my god.
bills at Mario. And that only appeared in Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance.
Interesting.
Wow, you're
It was
almost
a-
like a Wikipedia page, a living Wikipedia
You just
page.
plow through Wikipedia.
It's
Yeah.
as
Yeah, he
if
shot
someone just
Wikipedia.
plowed through Wikipedia to get all this knowledge.
Wow. Well, hey, we got. You want to play a quick game with us?
Sure.
Awesome.
I got time.
Yeah.
I have an infinite amount of time.
Right.
Let's do it. Hey,
There are no night cycles. It is literally daytime. My Switch is always charged.
Oh my god, that's good. That all outdoor portable things should be solar. I just realized that'd be a great
Yeah.
idea, man.
Yeah.
No charges ever again on your cell phone, whatever. Anyway, let's play America's favorite game show on a podcast. Wed Bed Dead! Yay!
Wed, bed, dead.
Here
Jazz
it is.
hands.
We may put in some intro music here. Here it is, possibly. Anyway, so we have. Okay, one of these you're gonna. I mean, this is. I swear to you, these are all random. Before the show, we did
Okay.
this.
Beep,
Didn't know.
boop, bop.
Beep, boop, boop. Didn't know what episode this was gonna be, but here's for you. Well, we'll do that one last. So the first choice we have is Kefka from Final Fantasy VI.
Yes. And
who-
here's
and-
a picture as to what he looks
Calvin,
like.
who is Kefka?
Final
I'm not a
Fantasy
Final
VI.
Calvin
Fantasy.
is
Yeah.
Why don't you describe what he looks like
He's
to
the
the
final
audience?
boss, and
Okay.
he literally looks like an evil clown.
That's Super Nintendo, right? And was
yeah,
that
Super
named
Nintendo.
differently in Japan?
Well, it was spelled differently in Japan.
PS3.
Yeah. So this is what he looks like.
PS3?
2.
PS2 had to be
PS2.
no 2. 7 was the first on PS.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 7 was the first on PlayStation.
Yeah. 7 was on
So
PlayStation.
this is Super Nintendo.
Oh, that was
Yeah, Super Nintendo,
still?
yeah.
Okay, so he's a crazy, weird-looking clown. If you guys
Yeah,
don't know,
he
Oh,
looks
the guy.
He's a like
yeah,
the
he's
final,
literally the final boss. of the game.
final boss.
That's
He
what
looks
he
like
looks
a
like.
crazy
Before he-
clown, right?
And then when he turns,
So you
finally,
gotta.
This is like a Jared Leto character.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically like
Straight
imagine
Jared
Suicide
Leto.
Squad.
Yeah.
But Japanese-ish
tackier.
or
Yeah.
something, I guess. So you have to like really
But more
grind
Japanese.
to fight this guy. Final boss in Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
Giant weird clown. Next we have Guy from Final Fight.
Oh,
I think we had
okay.
Cody once
Yeah, we did
In
in this.
actually.
Now we have Guy, who is a ninja. He's got the red outfit in Final Fight. You have Hagar, Cody. Now we have Guy.
It's not pronounced Gi.
It might be Guy.
No, it is.
It's Guy. Okay.
And then like
So
this
is Guy.
He's just another karate dude, huh?
He's, a,
Yep.
he's
Karate dude.
good though. He's good, man. He does
Pretty dope guy.
He's
Okay.
just like a Street Fighter generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryu.
And I mean, this is I
Ryu's
swear,
angry brother.
this
yeah,
is-
kind of Ryu. It's
This was a random Peach, the one and only
Oh,
Peach from
Oh.
your Mushroom Kingdom. So
okay.
it's pretty. So
Princess
who would you?
Toadstool.
So this is wed, bed, dead. Who would you wed? Who would you bed? Who would you dead?
Yeah, Bullet Bill, go first.
Yeah, you want to go
Okay.
first.
And also, I'm curious about how you would bed since you're.
what do you use?
They lie down and I just insert myself from the bottom of their body to the top of their head and that's it. And
That sounds like you're
they-
killing them.
They die.
It's like a black. He's like a Black
But
Widow.
it's considered intercourse. Okay, so to do this quick. So
Yeah.
what was the first guy again?
It was Kefka from
Kefka.
Final
That's
Fantasy.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Let's kill that guy off.
Okay.
Let's kill that guy off. All right, let's get him out of here. So now I have two. I have Peach and then
And
Guy,
Guy.
who's the fake Ryu.
Yes.
And now I have to wed one and I have to bed one.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to. You know what? I will bed Peach.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's
I
gonna
will bet
die.
Peach.
You're
She's gonna-
you're
I know because we love Peach. We want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
she's gonna die, but it's a love.
It's like a praying
love
mantis
thing.
almost.
Yeah,
in
it's
a
like
way.
a love
It's
thing.
a love
So
death. Okay.
We're trying to save Peach. We love Peach, like I was mentioning before. So I will, and then I will. Actually, no, wed Peach. I'm sorry, and then I will bed this guy over
Guy.
here. Guy.
Literally.
Literally,
Guy.
So you want to marry? So you want to save Peach? You want to marry her? Okay.
Save Peach, marry Peach, show her the right. This is the right world.
Yeah.
And
All
yeah,
Here's okay.
kill that.
Here are my
Jared Leto.
choices. Definitely gonna bed Peach. I mean, who doesn't want to tell people, hey, I actually did it with the Queen of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the
Well, princess.
princess. That's right. Well, one day maybe, right? Hopefully, maybe I'll be the king.
The only king is Bowser.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
So-
that I think that again would be a great story
One
to tell
true
people at parties that you met up with Peach one night and you had a moment.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is gonna be wedding or deading, Kefka or Guy. I'm gonna wed Kefka. I think. I mean,
He's homicidal.
he's homicidal, but he's
He's not going to protect you, Brian.
that,
That's what
that
you,
outfit
the only thing
alone
you care about.
seems kind of fun. I think he's just kind of like whatever, dude. He's a clown.
This
He's
makes no
powerful.
sense.
He's powerful.
Very
I'm kind of a
powerful.
clown. You know what I mean? So I think we might get along in a way.
because he's powerful and he's a clown.
I'm a powerful clown.
We know
myself.
that powerful people are the easiest to get along with.
Yeah.
You know those low, powerful clowns.
So that means I'm gonna dead Guy because
Aw.
I never use Guy. I always use Hagar in Final Fight, and sometimes Cody if I had to. I never use Guy ever.
Really?
I thought he was kind of cheesy.
You never use Guy.
I mean, he's no. I was Hagar always.
Is
It
that
was like
Super
95%
Nintendo? Is that
of
an
the time.
NES game? I
Super
never heard
Nintendo.
of it.
Nintendo, yeah.
Oh, really? It was an
Yeah.
arcade. Great beat 'em up.
It was very
No,
fun.
I must have I must
Oh,
have missed
great
it.
beat 'em
Did it
up
have an SNES port?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
It was really fun. They
Hagar
made like
was-
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mighty Final
How
Fight.
did I miss that whole
This,
series?
this is Hagar
Yeah.
on my shirt, actually.
Oh wow! I don't know how I missed this whole
Yeah,
series.
oh, it's a good one. So those are my choices, and I think I win this round of Web Ed Dead.
Well, it's not over yet because you.
Game over.
The
All right,
rest of us have to go still.
Olive go.
Okay. This is okay. I guess I'm gonna have to kill Kefka as well, because he is. I mean, he's like an evil clown, basically.
Yeah.
What else can you do other than kill an evil clown?
Hey,
I'm not gonna
I
have
don't know.
sex with an evil clown.
I didn't say I'm gonna have sex. I'm gonna marry.
Right? I'm not gonna
That's
marry
even
an evil
worse.
clown because it's terrifying. It's like an it situation.
It's
you know what
terrifying.
Right, yeah, you realize you're
Yeah.
going to have to wake up every morning to that face.
Does he have his makeup on all the
Yes.
time?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
maybe
his face.
maybe he puts his face on when he wakes up. Though.
No.
No,
That's his face.
face.
Does he
his
turn into a
face.
bigger demon eventually? Or
Yes.
Oh, he does.
So he gets even
Well,
more
so you
powerful.
got to stick around with him for 5 years,
No.
and then like
Sorry.
5th year anniversary, bam,
I'm sticking.
evil. Yeah.
I'm sticking to it.
Yeah,
I'm sticking my choice.
I got to kill him. Bullet Bill, you were correct. You got to kill Kefka. Now the rest is a toss up here, right? Because like, who would you marry? Like, I would probably I want to marry Peach because of all the benefits of marrying a princess.
Just like last week, you were going to marry Toad for that reason. We had Toad in this.
Yeah,
Wait, what benefits?
Right, last
what
week.
benefits are there? Oh, well, he has a lot of items.
Yeah.
So he's rich in like monetary.
Yeah,
He has-
Yeah, and
he's in the crowd. He's in that scene.
He's
though.
part of
Yeah.
the upper crust of the mushroom.
Yeah.
So same thing with
Totally.
Princess. She's part of the upper crust. Obviously, she's beautiful. I'll become a prince.
Hmm.
You know, I'll get access to her monies and everything like that. You know, I'll go to all the events. I get
Would
to
you
live
cheat
in
on
the
her with
castle.
Toadette?
No, I probably.
But also, she gets kidnapped a lot, so she won't be around. And you, I
Yeah,
think
but
you would
Mar-
like that actually.
Mario's going to take care of that.
I think you would like that.
You know what
not
I mean?
having her being around.
Well, I'll be like,
'Cause you're
hey,
a
Daisy,
scumbag.
what's up? What's going on with you, Daisy?
Oh,
You know?
now you're already going
Oh, wow.
to Daisy.
Well, she's kidnapped, so you know what I mean?
Rosalina.
Listeners, Olip is not faithful.
If your friend starts acting up, then you bring her friend, or if your girl starts acting up, then you
Switch
bring her
and take
friend.
his
Right? Yeah. So
He's quoting NWA.
that's Sugar Hill Gang, isn't it?
They did it first. NWA did a grosser version,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right.
You could say that about literally every song.
But if I marry Peach,
Well, Sugar Hill's before NWA.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
They
all
did
right.
it. Did it in a
So
nice
many
clean
rap
version.
experts
Yeah.
on this podcast.
Yeah,
I didn't
I am a
know.
rap
He shot
expert.
through a whole
I
entire rap
shot
group.
I shot through all of the late 70s and the 80s.
He shot
into
through
the early
Tower
90s.
Records.
If you shoot through a tape or a CD, do you?
I absorb all that information.
Did you kill Biggie?
I killed Biggie and Tupac. I went from East Coast to West Coast, all across America.
That makes
One
sense.
bullet killed both,
Because they died only a couple days apart,
Yep.
right? So it was like,
and they were in somehow in a straight line. They just were standing on opposite coasts, and I went
Wrong
right
place
through.
at the wrong time, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who shot y'all was about me.
It's about Bullet Bill.
Well, they didn't
About
know.
Bill.
You know, it was what was I even saying?
You were gonna bang the princess's sister.
Yes. You're going to marry Peach. And
Yeah,
so,
you're gonna marry Peach.
Well,
and,
okay,
cheat on her.
I'm-
Instantly cheat on Peach.
No, you want to bang guy. Just say. That's what.
No, because I don't want to bang guy.
You do.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
right.
That's literally.
I don't want to bang guy.
That's
I
your only
wanna-
choice.
I want to bang princess, but I want the benefits of marrying her too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But you're
I'm
gonna
trying-
bang guy.
You're going to bed guy.
It's okay. I'm sure guys.
No,
verse.
okay, so I'm gonna have to switch because I don't want to bang a dude. I just don't want to
Wow.
do it.
All the
So-
riches in the world is not enough for his
If I really,
homophobia.
if I really
Seriously.
had, to, it's not homophobia. Not being gay doesn't make you homophobic. All right.
But you
it-
vehemently not wanting to bang guy,
Yeah,
despite
that
being-
means I'm
Despite
not.
all these
I'm
riches.
not gay. That's all that means.
it's 2017, Olive.
And pretty soon,
What does
not
that
being gay
mean?
is homophobic. Okay?
Yeah, pretty soon. What? You've never banged a guy? You homophobe?
It's true.
Yeah, I'll marry guy.
Okay.
I'll marry guy.
All right.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. So you're gonna marry him, but you won't have intercourse with this person.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just hang out all the time. We'll do married
Go
people
to parties.
stuff. Go to
Okay.
restaurants.
Marry people stuff.
You know, go to like.
Watch movies.
Yeah, we'll watch movies. We'll watch Netflix.
Play You Don't Know
You
Jack.
guys share a Netflix profile.
Yeah, it'll be like, why are you?
One private one and then one for shared. I feel like that's what married people do.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll do that, and then I'll have sex with Peach, and then she'll be Mario's problem again after that. one
Mario's
night.
problem?
So.
Why is he single? Why is Alf still single? Calvin, please save us with your choices.
Wow, I mean, that's just wrong.
It's Mario's problem again. Wow.
Well, I mean the kidnapping and stuff. She has a lot of baggage. The constant kidnapping.
I'm sure she has some sort of mental.
But if you married her, you probably could
From
save
all
her
the
from that
kidnapping.
life.
No, I can't
You
save
know?
her. We wouldn't even fight Bowser. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy?
So there's no chivalry.
No, it's 2017. Men and women are equal. Fuck chivalry, bro.
Well,
Oh man.
I would not. Okay, I would have to kill Kafka.
Yeah,
Yes
you got to
to
kill
that.
Kafka. Everyone
Yeah,
agrees.
Again,
except
I'm
for
not.
this
I'm not waking up to
ball.
that face. He's literally a maniac who kills everyone, everybody. There's no one who he has not
What's
killed.
the premise briefly of that game?
Oh, so it's supposed
It's
to
the
be
Final Fantasy. The sixth time.
the most Final
It's
Fantasy.
the last Final Fantasy.
Basically, it's like the typical there's a resistance against the Empire, and the Empire is like full of these like people who want to use magic technology, and then Magitech, yes.
Yeah.
And so they made 3 super soldiers, Kefka, who went fucking insane, this girl Tara, and then this other girl Saris, who ends up being she's like, okay, I'm gonna be good now, and then Kefka basically just is nuts, and then is all like, well, I deserve power. So then he just like takes a shit ton of power, then destroys pretty much all of the world.
It's literally 7. The same thing as 7.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's
All
a
right.
super soldier.
It's sort of 7, but there's
Yeah.
no meteor.
Who would you bet, Calvin?
Well, I say that to say,
Yeah.
I would bet Guy.
Yeah, damn
I think
right
that
you
would be
Of course.
nice.
That was
And I
obvious.
think, well, not just because of that, but because I think that Guy would be a very nice and attentive lover.
What about the pillow talk?
Because no one chooses
Oh
him,
my
that's
god,
why.
the pillow talk would be so good. He could teach me about like the Bushin arts, and I could be all like, yeah, teach me some martial arts. I could learn some like judo and shit. It'd be great. I get very active in bed.
You do.
the Bushin arts.
That's what it's called. He's a Bushin master.
Right. Okay.
So, and then you're marrying.
And then I'm gonna marry Peach for the money and the prestige. And I think that I'm gonna try to save Peach from that life.
If I was gay, I would do exactly what you did, but I'm not, so I had to switch it up.
Okay, so if you were gay, you'd be like, oh, I'm never gonna bang Peach.
Yeah, and I'd be like, no, the Peach has more advantages to being married to her, but I don't want to bang a dude, so I'm being honest. So
But you can just.
I
you
would
just
once
bang
for
him
all
once.
those riches.
Man,
I would, right?
You don't know enough married guys in Bay Ridge.
yes. I don't. Are you banging married dudes in marriage?
Apparently.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
We got to wrap this up,
Yes.
but
I
BB,
think
bullet, what?
you clearly didn't win this time.
I think I did.
No,
you
definitely
did not.
I go
kill
out on
Kafka.
a limb and I
No.
do a great job
You can't
explaining
kill.
my choices.
There's
But,
no reason you should
All right, fine.
wed a maniac.
Wait a minute.
He's gonna kill you.
There's Mario's in front of me.
Oh,
I have another chance.
he's got to go. He's got to
I'm
go.
gonna do it.
All
All
right, you
right,
gotta
guys,
go.
I gotta go.
BB, thank you so much for coming. Here he goes,
Thank
everybody.
you. Good luck.
I don't know if he got it or he did, but he went so fast
He's
we can't
gone.
even see
He's
it.
gone. He's way past our truck.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. Join us next week on the next episode of Playable Characters Podcast.
Peace.
Hey.
Kefka.